morning guys, lovely morning up here in Campo Ricotti in Murcia in southern Spain. We had a torrential downpour last night, first rain we've had since May, and it's took it down a few degrees, currently 21 degrees, and I'm walking down to our other house because I'm going to nip down to the local town to pick up some saddlebags for the Royal Enfield Super Meteor, which is going to be a bit of a logistics nightmare or not. They're in a huge big box on my friend's house, and we're going to go down on the bike, hopefully open the box and just throw them over the saddle as a saddlebag configuration and ride back. So I'll get down there, I'll shoot a bit of video on the way down, I'll show you the saddlebags as they open them and show you what they look like loosely thrown over the bike and just attached on with the bungees, and we'll see how it goes. So guys, we're out and about on the Super Meteor 650 today. Beautiful morning, nice and fresh, nice and cool, and I'm on the way down to the town of Blanca, as I said previously, to pick up these panier bags, and a bit of a rough road but some stunning scenery, so I'll film a bit going down and let you enjoy the scenery. Yeah, we're down in the valley basin now, down by the river, and all the trees you can see on the right hand side are all apricots and peaches, lemons and oranges. This area is renowned for its fruit crops. Much greener down here than up in the mountains. And of course I've got no idea how these saddlebags are going to sit on this bike. I have seen a couple of saddlebag stays on AliExpress and on Amazon that I might buy, but I'm hoping at the moment I can throw it over and the shock absorbers will keep it away from the bike itself, hopefully, in the short term. There's a good click system that I may try for these saddlebags, and what I'll do then, I'll convert the saddlebags, and you can buy the the rear saddlebag stays and the click system that you actually fit to any saddlebag you want, and you can just clip the bags on, so that might be an option as well, but we'll play it by ear and see how we go. I quite like the feel of these canvas bags with a bit of leather on them. Very retro. I think it's quite busy still. I don't know what's happening. There's a lot of cars parked up everywhere. As we come around this bend now, you'll see there's an area of parking over there that's full, so I would imagine there'll be a procession this morning at some point through the town. Usually 11 or 12 o'clock. There, and the bull ring is over on the left hand side there. I don't know if you can see it in the camera, you can just see it in the corner there, and they're diverting the traffic again, so obviously the main street's closed off. On the last 2 days here in Blanca, it's absolutely bonkers. The streets are full of people and drinking and partying till the early hours, and there's a square down the bottom where they have live music and a band, and that's pretty busy till maybe 3 in the morning. We'll just pull up here, and my mate lives opposite, and we'll look at the logistics of getting these bags onto the bike. Stick that there.
Buenas.
Muy bien.
Dime.
Muy bien. ¿Solo una?
¿Una más? O posiblemente
Pues una dentro del otro.
Sí, sí, claro.
Well guys, there's the saddlebags. Bit of an odd shaped seat on the Royal Enfield Super Meteor, but you have got plenty of strapping points. You get strapping points on the back here to lash it down. I've only done it temporary at the moment. When I get back to our place, I'll have another go at strapping it maybe somewhere down onto this bracket down here. It seems a bit more sturdy, and see how it goes. But yeah, they seem okay. They would fit under the seat, I would think, and hang further down. This side grab handle tends to push them out a bit. I think if they're under the seat, they'd hang probably just below that. We'll have to see what they're going to be like with the height of the exhaust. They recommend you keep them 50mm above the exhaust, and we don't want them fouling with anything on the wheel or anything, so we'll try that later. Obviously we've got the chain the other side, there is a guard on there, so we'll have a look. But yeah, what do you think, guys? I think they look alright on the bike. I like the idea of them being saddlebags that you can just take off and have the bike naked again rather than being fixed under the seat. But saying that, taking the seat off, it's only an Allen key. You could carry that in one of the bags to pull the seat off and pull them off fairly quickly, I suppose. So yeah, I'll tootle back up through the campo and we'll have a good look. I like the design of them. There's plenty of space inside. Quick release buckles on them. You get a drinks. Let's turn this camera down a little bit, face it downwards. You get a drink holder on the one side with a pull strap on it. You get a small tool bag at the back with a zip on each bag. Same on this one. You've got the drinks container at the back. They have got a form inside to keep the shape. Okay, they have been squished in the pack at the moment, so they just come out. Inside the bags you get 2 waterproof covers to go on the bags, which is really handy. There's webbing pocket inside the bags as well, and a separate zip section at the top, which in previous videos I've not seen on other ones of these. So there's a zip section in the back for small safe stuff like your phone or whatever you want to keep from jostling about. You've got 3 pockets inside. I don't know if you can see with this sun here, guys, it's pretty bright, but there are 3 netted pockets inside, pocket on front and back, one in the back, and this zip section that zips over the top. You get it with a multitude of tie wraps that come with it to lash it to the bike. That zips all the way around to close the top off, so it's fairly watertight. It is waxed cotton, so they're going to be fairly watertight. Also, what you get in the bags as well with all the straps, you get 2 carrying handles that actually fit over onto the loops at the side. Again, very antique looking brass fittings on them, and that clips onto either side. Clip it on, it comes into a carrier bag. You can carry over your shoulder. The bits that go over the seat, when you do that, there's a velcro pocket on the back in each side. You can't really see it here but at the moment, but there is a velcro pocket there that can open, and these can fold into to make them into a shoulder bag satchel. So if you're going anywhere and you want to carry them around, get a few bits, you can quite easily do that. So yeah, quite impressed with them, guys. They seem to have thought of everything. I like the design of them. I like the fact they're a quick fitting closure on them. These might need adjusting to take up some of the slack. We'll do that now. Take it up 1. Yeah, 1 seems to be enough to take up the slack in it. They must come pre-packaged from the factory as a set in. So we'll have a tinker about with it later and get it how we want it and get it tweaked. I may end up putting them under the seat and just carrying an Allen key with me, just on the off chance that I want to take them off and carry them around, which shouldn't be too much of a problem. It's pretty much a fast process to take the seat off the Royal Enfield as long as you're carrying an Allen key with you. It literally a case of moving this forward. You can see the 2 Allen keys down there. I don't know if the camera's picking this up because the camera's on my head, but there's 2 Allen keys in there. You get them off and there's a clip on the back and it comes off, so it's a quick process to get it off. It's not anything too major. Yeah, so guys, pretty impressed. I'll just alter the straps on this side and we'll get off on our journey while it's still nice and cool. By cool I mean about 25 degrees, guys, so it's not cool but certainly nice and fresh compared to what it has been. So you may notice, guys, that I put a post on YouTube the other day about this Royal Enfield motorcycle, and I still stand by that. I think this is the best motorcycle Royal Enfield have built to date. I think the build quality on it surpasses anything they've built in the past, and I think it surpasses anything they've got in their lineup. Even the new Gorilla or the new Shotgun, I don't think it's the same quality as this. It is good quality, but what strikes me about this particular Royal Enfield is the beautiful engine for one, the tried and tested 650 twin engine that we've got in here. The fact that it's water cooled, sorry guys, the fact that it's air cooled. Okay, we have a little oil cooler on the front there that's not too obtrusious, but everything about this bike, you've got the fins on the engine are actually meant for a purpose, so they're going to cool the engine down. You've got the mudguards front and back that are metal, they're not plastic. If you look at the chassis, it's all powder coated, and the wells now, compared to what they used to be in the past, are super neat and super clean. And I've had this bike 12 months now, guys, and it's apart from a couple of fading points on the chrome on the exhaust where I've had a few marks and I've tried to get them off, and it's taken some of the shine off, only very slightly. Apart from that, the bike has held up really well, and it's still as nice as when I first bought it. I've ordered a new seat cover that's brown leather, so we'll get to see that when that arrives and see how that pans out. But yeah, all in all, guys, it's a beautiful bike to ride, and it really is a true classic. I know that we've gone around and round in circles with this being a cruiser, but to my mind it definitely is a Sportster. You've got to look at the wheels on it, the design of it. It's higher up than a cruiser. It rides different to a cruiser. The handlebars are different to a cruiser, and I think what makes it a cruiser for a lot of people is the fact that they put hard luggage on the back, they put a big screen on the front, and they try and make it into, I've said this time and time again, try and make it into a baby Harley Davidson bagger. And I just think it exposes aesthetics. Everyone's got different tastes, of course. I mean, you're never going to agree with my taste if you have different tastes, but I think this particular model with the pearlescent green, the gold and the black, I think it's a stunning little bike. So yeah guys, onward and upward with the journey. I'll film a bit more, and we'll get it back to our place, and I'll have a look at it under the seat and maybe film some of the under seat installation as well. Camera back up so we see where we're going instead of looking down. I just hope that some of this is recording. I'm not checking the sound output on that. I would imagine it is. I think the camera's at a good angle, and away we go guys. You can tell it's a bit cooler, people are jogging. Okay guys, back to base with the Super Meteor 650 and the saddlebags thrown over the seat in that configuration. We'll try it in a different configuration in a minute, and I'll do a full walkthrough on these bags and talk you through the different things and features they've got. Each bag's got a bottle pocket on the side that you can pull tight with an elastic cord and an elasticated rim to hold the bottle in place when you're travelling. Quite big bags guys. I'll try and put my hand next to it. I'll put the sizes on the annotations below. I don't know the exact sizes. Inside they've got a former that keeps the bags in the shape, so they're saying on their website they won't sag and they won't look like a flat floppy bag on the side of your bike. On the rear of the bike you've got on the rear of the bag I should say, you've got another pocket with a zip compartment in there, and again it's all very stiff wax cotton, but this will settle down and weather and age as you use it. It's got a zipper on it, and it's got a Velcro tab to fasten it down. It's got another mounting bracket here for the carrying handle, and I'll show you that in a minute. That's so you can turn these into a satchel and take them with you. Quick fastenings on the side that you can alter depending on how much stuff you're going to put in there. They just pretty much clip on like that. You can alter these leather straps to different sizes for what you've got in there. Quite a nice fit and finish on these guys. They are going to weather really nice and age well, I would imagine. So inside the bag, we'll open that and we'll look inside the bag. On top of the bag you've got a zip section that keeps the bag in place, and like I said to you before, there's a former inside that's held in with Velcro. There's a stiff former that goes around the two sides. With the bags you get a multitude of straps and braces. You get I'll pick it up off the floor, you get two carrying straps that turn it into a satchel if you like. So there's one, and you also get another one that's mixed in somewhere in this lot. There's the other one. So you get two carrying straps with nice leather and brass fittings on the end that look very retro, and then you get a multitude of loose bungee straps that loop straps, so you can loop one end around any part of the bike, pull it back through, and most of these have got a rubber elastic fastening on, so you can pull it through and tie it. So there's the brackets on the side that make it into a carrying case. Now the configuration on a carrying case is going to be best suited if you're going to throw them over as a saddlebag like this, because you're going to want to be able to remove them, and I'll do that at the moment. You'll have to excuse this filming guys, I'm actually doing it with a phone. I didn't bring a tripod with me. So yeah, they look quite tidy on the bike. to mount them on the bike over the seat, you've got 2 retaining straps that go through double D loops. So we'll undo them and get them out of the way. And I suggest you use them just for safety. They are velcroed on besides that. So if we can undo these one-handed, and we'll undo the second one. Yeah, so there guys, the straps are released from the double D loop, and there's a double D loop this side. Then what you'll find underneath, slung over the seat, the bags are held on with velcro, very good quality velcro, very good thick canvas straps. And what I'll do, I'll pull that off and we'll put that bag to one side. Again, you have to excuse the filming guys. So yeah, we've got an individual bag, and we'll take it over to put it on top of my car cover over here. So guys, the configuration, once you've got the bag off the bike and you've got the flap over strap put into the velcro pocket at the back, you've got a very, very deep velcro pocket on the back of this. You can use that for storing all sorts of other gear in there. So you literally fold that into there out of the way. It has got velcro on there and a velcro tab on the back, so you can stick that to that if you want. And you've got the shape and definition of the bag. You've then got the carrying strap that's provided, and you can alter the length of that. We'll just make it a bit shorter, a bit longer I should say. And there you go. So give you a quick view of what it looks like on the back. So you can carry it around, you can get all your gear in it, you can go walking around. So yeah, all in all guys, it's a very good package. It's very well made, very well thought out of. So they keep the shape. They sit well on the bike, and what I'm going to do now guys, I'm going to fit these on the bike under the seat in an under seat configuration, and we'll see how they look like that. What I will point out in the other one, you've seen the straps and the carrying handles you get with it, and the way that these back parts fold into the back of the luggage carrier. Same with this one, even though this has got the extra straps on to strap under the seat. Once you pull the very very good velcro off the back, you fold that one into the inside, you put them carrying handles in as well, the straps I should say that go across the seat, you fold that flat, clip that down, and again you've got another bag that's totally manageable and carryable about. And again you've got the water pocket on that one, you've got the carrying zip section on the back. So yeah, all in all guys, they're really, really well thought out, and it's not thin canvas, it's a really thick heavy canvas, and it's one of them sort of bags that you can see it will mark an age, but it'll age in a way that looks in keeping with the retro style in the bike. So what we'll do now guys, we'll get them fitted under the seat in the under seat configuration, and we'll come back and have a look. So we've got the rear seat off guys, and you can see where the rear seat hooks under this bracket. You can see all the dust where I never get to clean. Bit of dirt there, get that off. So yeah, the bracket clips under at the back, and there's 2 Allen keys that bolt into this head bolt here. We'll try and mount it on there, we'll have a go. So there we are guys, fitted under the seat. Not overly hard to do. Let's say you undo them 2 Allen bolts, get it fitted under the seat. There's a strapper fitted around the back. You get about 5 or 6 straps that come with the bags. So they're holding it around the back. It's securely fastened under the seat, can't go anywhere. And down at the front, there's 2 more strapping points. So on there, I've got it strapped around this chassis rail here. That's pretty tight, so you can't lift at the back. They're not catching or rubbing anything, they're fitting flatly onto the side of the rear fender. That's not rubbing on anything, so it's not going to rub any paint. Likewise the other side, same again, strapping point on the chassis rail. Should be okay. It's near the spring at the back, but I'm guessing the spring's not going to chew on that cable too much. It's pretty smooth on the spring there, there's no sharp edges. So yeah, all in all, what do you think guys? Looks pretty good. What I might do is, you can buy a kit, a stay rail to go on the back. I forget the name of the company, but I'll look into it. The stay rail fits on, and then you have a plastic clamp that fits onto the stay rail, and you can lock it on with a key. And what you can actually do with any saddlebag, the plastic clamp that you receive, you get a template with it, and if you put a hard mounting piece within the bag, and you can quite easily do this on this, when I showed you before, there's these two side pockets, you could put a piece of perspex in there. You drill through the inside of the bag into the perspex, you mount your bracket on the back of the bag, put the clip on it, and then the bags literally just clip into place onto the bracket, and you lock them with a key. So that might be a route I'll go down in the future, purely because it would be then be handy to take them off as luggage to take into somewhere when you go in. In this current configuration at the moment that I've got, you pretty much stuck with the bags being under the seat. The only option you've got with that would then be to undo the two Allen bolts that you've got under the seat, take that off. The bags then would lift straight off, but of course then you've got these two cables that you'd have to undo at the front and the back, so it would be a bit of a faff to take that off doing it that way. The easiest option would be the option I've just mentioned, and that would be putting a couple of clip-on brackets on the back of the bags and a couple of stays on the back that take the clips. And I believe the kit for them is about €170 with the two brackets and the two stays. These particular bags were €105 if I remember right. So if you just want to use them as is, €105, you've got good carrying capacity. For this type of bike, obviously you're not going to go anywhere with tons of luggage in these, but they're ideal if you want to get out and about and you want to just throw a few bits in the bags. So yeah, all in all, I'm really pleased. I'll put this video together and get out to you shortly. Give me a like, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and look out for more videos on the Super Meteor and the Vosges 900 DSX. Thanks for watching, guys. Stay safe.